Hey guys, David here with Great Choice Audio Video. Today we're showing you guys the 43-inch Samsung frame. Now if you've been following our channel, you've seen a few Samsung frames we've done for you guys. This one's the 43. They do make several sizes now. So now they make a 32-inch, 43, 55, 65, and also a 75-inch frame. Super cool. During this video, we're going to show you, we're just taking a typical TV. This is a TV that we have in the kitchen. It's been here for quite some time. And as you can tell, and I'll show you, it sticks off the wall 5 or 6 inches. Not very neat. You can kind of see beside it, see behind it. When it's off, you just see this nice TV that's turned off. Nothing too exciting. So we want to put a Samsung frame in, so when it's off, it actually looks like artwork. Makes the space look so much nicer. Not just a TV hanging off the wall. It's nice and flush against the wall, so actually it does look like artwork. So with that being said, because it is flush against the wall, you got to do a few things that people don't realize. The TV has no inputs or power on it. So you have this one connect box. This box, as you can see, is rather large. You have to hide this somewhere to be able to get that TV flush against the wall. So what we like to use is an enclosure like this. So we can bring power inside of it so it's flush on the inside, and then all the connections inside of it as well. So you have your one connect box. You also have, if you have a cable box, Apple TV, Roku, things like that, all that would go in here. So that way it's all hidden flush inside the wall. Mount the TV over it, and it's a nice clean install. But yeah, this thing right here, I don't know why they can't make this any smaller, but this is 14 inches. So it's fairly large and fairly thick, as you can see. So there's all your HDMI inputs, got your Ethernet, your coax for off-air antenna, your power. So everything goes in here. Nothing's on the TV. So we get a lot of people who say, I will put a Samsung frame on the wall, but they didn't plan for any of all this to be hidden somewhere, because unless you want that TV to stick off the wall a lot, can't do it. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to take this TV off and switch the power over to go inside this box and put all the connections in and kind of show you as we go along and show you some more cool features of the actual TV and why it's so awesome and why it's so different than your typical TV. So stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back here at the kitchen where we got this new Samsung frame hung, and as you can see, it looks beautiful. It looks way better than having just a basic television on the wall. Right now we just have just some artwork that we had picked in one of the 20 free pieces of artwork that comes preloaded on the Samsung frame. But as you can see, a much better fit and finish. No wires. Here in a second, I'll bring the camera around so you guys can see how close it is to the wall. So you can see, guys, very close to the wall. Maybe a quarter, eighth of an inch at the most. Very nice and clean all the way around. No gap. That's why they call it the no gap mount. All right guys, here's the really cool part. So I want to kind of get out of the way here so you can kind of see the TV behind me. And I'm going to go through just a few of the ambient modes, art modes through the app, and show you kind of what it does and why it's so different from just your typical TV. So here we go. We'll pull up the app. Now the app is called Smart Things. And with the app, you can do multiple things. Super cool. So I'm gonna first go into ambient mode. And what ambient mode can do has lots of things. They have what they call moods, relaxation, decor, info, and backgrounds, and each one can do all sorts of things. So this one right here is called Porcelain Wall, and what it's able to do, it puts little different things on the screen. You can choose in settings to do different backgrounds. You can go in and you can actually take a picture of the wall that you're mounting the TV on, so then it can kind of duplicate the color of the wall on the screen. You can change the outer effects, we'll call it shadow effects. So if you want something like that, or smaller bezel. You can change the brightness, saturation, pretty cool stuff. So then you go to one called Porcelain Hours, which is pretty cool. It's very similar to that one, but this one actually has some dials. So you have one that has the clock, you got the weather with the temperature, you got the date, and of course, again, you can go in and change settings. You have your background. And again, on this particular one, you can also go in and change or take a picture and kind of duplicate the wall that you got it mounted to. Pretty cool. So we'll go to another one. I'm gonna go to Relaxation. I'm not gonna show you all the ambient modes. There's just a ton of them. Here's one called Mountain View. And it gives you a bunch of settings inside of that as well. Changing, brightness, saturation, color tones, things of that nature. Here's one called Butterfly. And it's actually going to have little butterflies. And I don't know if you heard that or not, but if I'm real quiet, you can actually hear birds chirping. It's kind of cool. So if you like your TV making noises and sounding like nature when it's off, it's a pretty cool ambient mode. Here's one we call water. So you can change the color of the water. You can change the bezel. Again, you can also take a picture of the background, everything going around the TV, the wall that's mounted on, and try to duplicate the environment. And let's see here. We'll go one more for decor. Now here's something that's pretty cool. It's called Light Grid. And again, this is another ambient mode. In Light Grid, there's this random lighting patterns, which is super cool actually. You can actually turn it on, turn it off. You can have it do different modes, different patterns. You can change the color of the pattern. And again, this one too, you can change or take a picture of the TV on the wall that it's hung on, and it'll duplicate the color of the background and put it on the television. This one's kind of cool, kind of mesmerizing, but you can turn the light on and off on this particular mode and all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty cool. Again, I'm not going to show you all the ambient modes, but there are a lot of really cool ambient modes that you can choose from. So I am going to show you one more because this one is kind of different. So this one is a light. It's called a mood light. I don't know if you can see there, but you can pretty much make it, if you look at the very top, see I turned it off and turn it right back on. And then it just goes on whatever background you already had up. And so it's turning on like a little floodlight at the top. Kind of cool. You can adjust the range. So right now it's kind of wide. See, I can narrow it a little bit. See the floodlight's now narrow. Now I can widen it up like a floodlight. Kind of cool, kind of different. Again, these are just your ambient modes. So let's go real quickly into the art modes. And again, the Samsung frame only comes preloaded with 20 pieces of free artwork. So let me just pick a random piece of artwork that we've already done. And this is just a preview. So there we go. There we have one of the pieces of artworks. It's loading up on the screen. It's just a preview. And then again, there's tons you can buy, tons that you can put up. Matter of fact, we are going to put one last little picture up. And this one that I preloaded on here for a picture that we had taken on our phone. But let me show you real fast what it would look like with just a picture that you would take on your phone and then just put up on the screen as your piece of artwork. So let me find the one I got here that we took. Go to my collection. And this is Miss Martha Pearl. And this is actually our dog. That's why I'm going to put it up on the screen real fast. And that's her sleeping at night on her bench in our backyard of the patio. So this is not a 16:9 photo, just a regular photo, which we picked a different color to go as a background. You can choose all the different colors and borders you want to go on the background. But there's tons of really cool solutions of types of art, ambient modes, things of that nature with this TV. And of course, it is a TV. So with that being said, I can just hit the remote, go right to TV, and we use the Roku. So if you guys are familiar with Roku, then there we go. We have now our Roku right on the screen. And then when we're done with Roku, turn it off, and goes right back to a cool piece of art. So there you have it, guys. All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Like the videos, really helps the channel out. And thanks again for Martha Pearl here. She was here part of the helping of the installation today. We got a little picture of her on the screen earlier in the video. She actually has her own Instagram account, so if you want, we'll put that link down below. You guys can follow her. But if you guys have any other questions or anything coming up about Samsung frames, we've done a ton of them. Love to help you guys with it. And leave any comments, suggestions in the video. And until next time, see you guys. Thank you.